Hello guys, and welcome back to another Caffcast. Today we are doing a big update video. We're taking a chance to reflect on how 2016 went, and we're taking a chance to look at how 2017 is hopefully going to go. It might end up being quite a big video, so if you want to go grab a drink now and then come back to us, that's absolutely fine. But it's important to me, it's always been important to me in the content that I create that I am transparent. I always want to keep things level with you guys and explain to you everything that's going on, so that not only you guys know where to find me and all the different projects that I'm working on, all the different channels and things that I'm doing across YouTube and Twitch and everywhere else, but also that you guys know what's happening sort of behind the scenes and that kind of stuff. So forgive me if this video gets a bit sort of rambly, but a lot's happened in the past year, as I'm sure you can appreciate, with joining the Yogscast and stuff. So much so, and I've been so busy, that this video is coming about a month late. It's supposed to be a New Year thing, because I'm not sure if you guys know, but the channel is officially 4 years old now. We turned 4 on the 1st of January 2017. Because that's when we started releasing content on the channel. I mean, the channel technically is from 2008. Technically, the channel was made before the Yogscast channel was even made. But I started creating content on this channel on the 1st of January 2013. It's 4 years later now, 1st January 2017, and that is crazy to think. 4 years and over 2,000 videos, which is mind-boggling to think that there are 2,000 videos that I have sat down, edited, uploaded, and just sent out for the world to enjoy. I've never experienced a part of my life where I am so documented, and that's a crazy feeling, but at the same time I'm really genuinely passionately enjoying the journey with you guys, and I've talked a lot about that in various live streams that I've done with the community who hopefully are watching this. And at the same time, if you don't know about the community stuff that we do and all the other content that we do, then maybe this video is going to help you to learn about that. But before we go on and talk about everything, I've got a couple of notes here. I wanted to just say thank you to start off with. Thank you to everybody who's stuck with me. Thank you to everybody who's been commenting on and talking about the new stuff that we've been making this month. January for me is very much about trying new things, experimenting with the channel a little bit, and you guys may have noticed that with some days there not being content going out, which I do want to make sure this stays a channel that has a video going out every single day. So just expect to be able to come back every single day and there be a video, but things have been very, very busy here at Yog Towers at the Caffcast, and I'll explain more about that as we go. So just to start off with, thank you so much for all the support that my community has shown me. Without you guys, I don't think I'd be doing this anymore. Honestly, genuinely, I think I would be struggling to continue to make content for my channels, because it's been a whirlwind. I still have to pinch myself to remind myself that I'm not dreaming. I feel so lucky to have had the opportunity to move to a new city and start working with a company like the Yogscast. It doesn't feel that real, especially seeing as there are some incredibly cringeworthy videos on this channel where Caff applies to the Yogscast, and you can feel free to put that into the YouTube search engine, and I'm sure those videos will come up. And Caff applies to the Yogscast as well. To being a point where we sat down with Terps, and Terps was like, yeah, sure, come on board, and here we are now on board and having the time of my life. Honestly, it is the best job I've ever done. I am so thankful for that, and I can only have you guys to thank for it. And also, thank you to everybody who has helped us get to 87,757 subscribers. We are, at the current rate that we're going, looking like we will reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2017. I hope it's a little bit quicker than that, but we're doing about sort of 1,000 to 1,500 subscribers a month. So that puts us on track to hopefully hit the 100k this year. So let's just say, to start off with, we've had like 40,000 new subscribers since we joined the Yogscast in May. So welcome and thank you to all of you for being so supportive and showing all your support through the comments and stuff about what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, not being afraid to let me know. Because, I mean, I don't reply to comments that much on YouTube because I don't want to feed the beast, but I do read the comments and they do get through to me, and I have to say that I've had a lot of really interesting feedback from things that I could be doing differently and whatnot. So that's been great, and you guys have been absolutely supportive. So yeah, as I said before, to start off with, thank you. The next thing I want to talk about is kind of where we've kind of been, a small reflection on what's been going on. We've kind of touched on that a bit, but sort of what we've done, and I kind of feel like there is a bit of a change at the moment, a bit of a transpose, but what's happened recently that I want to talk about the most is YouTube as a whole, as a company, as a platform, has been slowly declining. We still luckily get about 45 subscribers a day, new subscribers a day, which is fantastic, but views as a whole are probably down by about 300,000 a month, which is not great. I mean, the channel still does okay. I can't... okay, let me explain. So, when we started making full-time content, the channel had got to a point where I was making a minimum wage, taking YouTube into consideration and our Patreon and bits and pieces like that. But because our Patreon slowly sort of fell into disarray because we weren't really updating it as much as I wanted to, and I felt like I needed to make more of an effort there, and because the views on YouTube have been going down on a whole, everybody's money is a bit down, which means I'm not making a minimum wage through YouTube on its own anymore. Thankfully, all the stuff that I've been doing through my ASMR channels, which I'll talk more about later on, and through all the Twitch content that I've been doing, things have been fine. So, you know, I'm not in dire straits, I'm not starving, I'm not struggling to pay my bills, like, I am okay. So let's just start off by saying that. But the important thing is that YouTube is in a slightly sort of a decline, basically. So, to kind of combat that, I am trying new things this month. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm trying new ideas, new collaboration ideas, new different sort of bits and pieces. A few different things that I've been trying. To start off with, I've been doing more collaborations with Hannah, but in particular, I'm talking about playing older games with Hannah. There's a series that's going to be starting up in a few days' time on a game called Fahrenheit, or Indigo Prophecy, if you played it in America. It's kind of like in the style of Heavy Rain. In fact, it's by the same guy who did Heavy Rain and those kind of games. And it's very funny. I'm really enjoying playing that with Hannah, because I haven't played it and neither has Hannah. So it's a really kind of interesting one to play together, because it is really a pivotal moment in like gaming. But at the same time, it's generally quite interesting as well. So really enjoying playing older games. That's going to be coming probably more often than I expect. We're doing some with Hannah. We might be doing some old school Sims with Nettie as well, and looking at playing some older games with some other people as well on the channel. And also, we've been doing some best bits videos. You might have seen the legendary Lubot, and our very old friend of mine now, who's been fantastic, has been making all the best bits videos of all of our Twitch content that's been going out on the channel, because there are about 30 hours a week of live stream content that I create over my own channel, twitch.tv/Caffcast, my ASMR channel, twitch.tv/ASMRcast, and the twitch.tv/Yogscast main Twitch channel as well. So there's like a broad spectrum of all different content that I'm doing on a live stream platform, because I really enjoy doing that. For me, it feels like a great thing to be doing, and that doesn't mean to say that I'm going to stop making YouTube content where I record, edit, and render and do everything, you know, that comes with that. But I think that my time is now being sort of shared between the two platforms. So what I want to do essentially is have collaborations and best bits, and still do the Minecraft that you guys love, and still try to keep the odd funny little series going on as well on the YouTube channel. And my Twitch channel, Caffcast Twitch channel, I'm going to be having all the solo stuff that you might have seen here in the past, like Civilization games and XCOM games, and playing like Final Fantasy games, and Kuni and Dark Souls, and spending time in Rust and doing all those kind of things, all over on Twitch, which essentially is like the solo non-Minecraft content is all going to be going over on the Twitch channel. So you have 2 places to go to check those things out. I'll make sure that there are links to all the various places that I mentioned in the description for you as well, so you can go and follow us on Twitch, and you'll get an email whenever we go live, and you can see whether or not you enjoy that format, that platform. I personally think it works really, really well, but obviously it's up to you guys. You can be the judge of that. So that's pretty much what's going on in terms of where we're at and what I'm kind of like experimenting with. The future for YouTube, I'd say, regardless of whether or not the views keep declining, I want to carry on making content, because I know there are people out there that are enjoying it, and I know that the content that I'm making is helping people, and in my mind that is like one of the most important things to be doing is helping people. So I'm glad and passionate about the fact that is still a factor. So I don't intend to stop doing this at all, so you don't need to worry. I'm still going to carry on trying to make a video every day. That isn't going to falter, that isn't going to change. I'm still recording loads of stuff with Hannah. The Walking Dead, we've just played 400 days. We're now going to do season 2, and then obviously 3 and 4, etc, etc. That's going to carry on. That's not going to stop, and we'll carry on finding different games that we can play together. So don't worry about that. But it's going to be an interesting ride. I really hope that we get to 100,000 subscribers. I'm passionate about reaching that golden mythical number, to get that goddamn play button that we've been trying to get for such a long time. Maybe we'll get there eventually. Hopefully we will. But in terms of 2017 with the Caffcast, it's going to be a really fun ride. I'm genuinely looking forward to finding out what happens. We've got so much cool content coming out. I'm doing some Final Fantasy 14 content with the Square Enix guys. I'm doing all the Mindventions this year. We're going to Dublin in like 3 weeks time when this goes out, like 3 weekends time, which is incredible. So if you haven't got tickets already, go get your tickets, because that's going to be awesome. I'm going to America for the first time this year. I'm doing Mindventions, hoping to go back to Portaventura sometime this year. Like, there's just so much stuff that I'm going to be fitting in this year that it's going to be a real amazing adventure, and I intend to do lots of vlogging about it. I want to get my vlogging game right up as well, so probably gonna get like a vlogging camera and stuff like that. So there's just a lot to enjoy, and I just wanted to just sit down and reassure you guys that we're not going anywhere, and I'm going to carry on making content. So apologies if January, February have the odd day where something doesn't come out, or the Minecraft stuff gets a little bit behind, because it has at the moment, just because I don't have the time to do it right now. I intend to sit down and make some Minecraft content next week, to go out sort of like to the later end of next week, and then just carry on like every 3 days one comes out, the same way that we always do, because we have a sort of a system going on. But anyway, don't worry is what I'm saying. Everything is fine. Everything's going to carry on. If you want to support us, please do, because the main thing that you guys can do to help us is to make sure that you are following all the different platforms, and if you can spare any money, then Patreon is a great place to support us directly. If you have adblock or whatever, then just donate. I think it's like, if you watch like 1,000 videos, that's like $10. So you're not going to do that at all. So just donate a few dollars a month on Patreon, and then that covers your ad block, so it doesn't actually matter or get YouTube red or whatever. We are actually going to have a load more incentives. I'm going to revitalize the Patreon. I'll probably do like a proper video about the return of Patreon, so you guys know exactly what's going on there. Proper physical rewards, and making sure that there's a lot more consistency there, make everything a bit cheaper, and just make it a much more sort of friendly place for people to go to get various different bits and pieces. That's kind of the plan right now. But apart from that, obviously we have our main content on the Caffcast, which is YouTube and Twitch /Caffcast. We have the stuff that we're doing on the Yogscast, obviously with the Civ channel, with the main channel a little bit, and then obviously the main Twitch channel as well. And then we have our ASMR content as well. If you've never experienced ASMR before, it's just relaxing videos that make some people have tingly feelings. And it's really hard to explain, but the best thing that you can do is go and check it out. YouTube and Twitch /ASMR cast. ASMR CAST. And that's it. So thank you, everybody, for sitting down and watching this. If you're following me across all of those platforms, then you're doing the best thing that you possibly can to make sure that I can carry on doing this and making content for you. And until then, until next time, I've been Caff of the Caffcast. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Good night.
You've been watching the Caffcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos. Oh, and be sure to subscribe to us if you like what you see. That way I'll know to make more, and that you really like me. So, you've been watching the Caffcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos.